Hey guys, Dave Wall here with Wall Digital Media, and this video is going to be a little different because I'm not really talking about video production or some of the other things I talk about. About this time, about a year ago, I bought a Glowforge. I've been wanting a Glowforge for years. I think they're so cool. And I bought a Glowaforge Aura. It was a new product that came out, kind of a lower price point to get into it. And I said, well, I'll try my hand, kind of learn the system with one of these since it's not that expensive. And it's been a lot of fun. I will say that if you're wanting to start a business with a laser cutter or engraver or something like that, then the Aura is probably not the one for you. It is a good way to get into it and learn how to do things, but it's very limited on what it can do. There's a lot of acrylics that it cannot cut. And it's a little slow. They've done some firmware upgrades over the last year that have sped up engraving times especially, which has been nice. Now, I will say that I have done enough projects over the last year to pay for the machine. So we've done Christmas ornaments, we started a little Etsy shop, and we're just doing low runs of certain products, mainly Christmas ornaments. Done some keychains and some tags or desk nameplates, and those have done pretty well. But one of my favorite things I've done, I kind of get into my nerd culture, is I've done some coasters, some Doctor Who TARDIS console coasters, both engraved, and we also got a heat press, and I've been doing some sublimation printing, and this is one of those, what it turned out like. It looks pretty cool. But one of my favorite products that I just started doing is a Scooby Doo Dog Tag. And I make this with 1/8 inch basswood. I found a Scooby Doo logo online that I liked, and then I kind of tweaked it a little bit, took it into Adobe Illustrator and traced it and turned it into a super vector or an SVG file, which is the file that the Glowforge needs to make cut and engravings. Well, you can engrave a JPEG, but you need a SVG to be able to do cuts. So I took my SVG file into the Glowforge software and kind of put it into the pieces I need and printed it out. I say print because that's what they say, print, but of course you're cutting with a laser. It's a 5-watt diode laser, so it's not super powerful. It can cut certain acrylics, but it can't do white or blue very well, although I have had it cut white in small pieces with it masked. It can't do clear acrylic, but as far as wood products, it does very well with basswood. And Glowforge makes some proof grade materials that it works really well with too. But the light basswood 1/8 inch is usually what I do these dog tags with. And I found some awesome acrylic paint markers on Amazon. You can get the Posca paint markers that do really well. They're kind of pricey, and then I saw this whole set of these for like $12, $13, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give these a shot, and they're amazing. They do really well. So, and it has 2 perfect colors in it for the Scooby Doo tag. So after I cut those pieces out, you'll notice that there's a in art, I think it's called negative shape, and it's basically that part where the S and the D of Scooby Doo are cut out. And what I'll normally do is lay that piece in there and glue the S and D using that as a template, and then I'll pull it back out, and it just lines everything up right. And then I coat it with some spray varnish, glossy, matte, semi-gloss, or eggshell. There's plenty of ways you can do it, and I will leave the back blank because some people like me to engrave a name on the back. And I found some great hardware, again on Amazon, to put on the dog tag to make it hang the right way down in front. And here's a picture of my dog wearing one, and So she's modeling it, and I've done pretty well with these, and this is just a fun project. This whole project cuts in about 6 minutes, so then you can just take it off. I do mask it because the laser will burn the edges of the wood, and when you're painting, sometimes it doesn't matter, but if you mask, the edges are just super clean and you don't have any burnt edge to kind of have any of the ash mix in with your paint to kind of darken the colors and have to do a whole lot of coats of it. These paint markers cover really well. I still do about 2 or 3 coats, sometimes 4, just to really make the color pop. It's just a fun little project to do, and there's several things you can do online with logos and stuff, and it's just a matter of knowing how to put them into a program to turn them into the SVG files that you need to do the finished cuts with. So anyway, Glowforge Aura, I like it a lot. I will show you some other things later that I'm doing with it, but I think we're gonna upgrade at some point to a Glowforge Pro. I'm also looking at the X-Tool machines, just because, you know, something we like to do. So there you go, Glowforge Aura Scooby Doo Dog Tag. A lot of fun. I'm putting the links to all the products I use in the description, as well as a link to where you can go get you one of these if you want one. So anyway, that's all I've got for now. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.